Hey folks, Gia here. So today in chat, somebody asked, how could I be asexual and gay at the same time? And I was kind of like, is this a troll? You know what I mean? That was my first question. And like, my husband mods from, we're in the same room, and I saw him hovering over the name ready to ban the person. And I simply answered it, like it was a legitimate question, so I wanted to give it a legitimate answer. So I'm going to give that answer here in this video with you guys. And I want to be honest with you. So I am gay and asexual. What does that mean? I came out in 1996 when I started high school to my friends. Then in 1998, I came out to my mother. And that was a big thing. It was a tumultuous time. I was attracted to men and only men. I wasn't interested in the female form. I was more interested in being friends with females. I was more interested in their shoes and their clothing and accessories. I wanted to be a drag queen. I wanted to do a whole bunch of things. People thought it was because I was raised by women. And I had nothing to do with that. It's just the way that my genes played it. I married Ben in 2016. And I met Ben in 2013. And I knew that I was going to be with him forever, And no pressure, Ben. I knew it. I just knew it. We had things in common. We brought the best out in each other. And I loved him. And I still do. So this is the hard part. I'm emotionally attracted to people. I'm not physically attracted to people. I'm not physically attracted to the way someone looks. I'm not physically attracted to a really hot guy. I'm not physically attracted to the actions. I'm not physically attracted to anything like that. I'm more attracted to getting to know somebody, knowing that person, knowing the ins and outs, knowing all that stuff. I'm not physically attracted to the notion, or I'm not attracted to the notion of physical touch or intimacy. I just enjoy being around my husband. I enjoy being around him. I enjoy I'm emotionally attracted to him. I'm emotionally incomplete without him. And that's how it is. Now, this brings up another subject that I kind of want to touch on. Now, just because somebody's asexual doesn't mean that they have to fit the definition of asexuality, because sexuality is ever so evolving that there's no set definition for it. You take what you will from certain things. You take what you will from the definition of asexuality. It's meant to be a guide. It's meant to be sort of a starting point. And then you make it your own. There's no set definition for anything in the LGBTQIA. You can be attracted to men and women, but you can still identify yourself as gay. Why? Because you are primarily attracted to men. You're attracted to females in an emotional way or in a different type of manner. It doesn't mean that you're bisexual or that you're straight. You can be in a straight presenting relationship and you can still have carnal relations with with the same sex. That doesn't mean that you're wrong. It doesn't mean anything. The thing is, with sexual identity, there's no right or wrong. And people need to realize that with these labels, there's no right or wrong. It is who you are on the inside that matters. And it's who you want to be. Now, I present myself as a gay sexual man because I am gay first. I married my husband. I'm very fortunate to have married my husband. And I'm asexual because I'm emotionally attracted to my husband. That doesn't mean that I'm not asexual. That just means I'm attracted in a different way. That I am asexual. That I am. If somebody I need to come to this point. If somebody identifies as something, they've done research in it. They've looked into it. They're not trying to exploit the system. And if they are, that's up to them to deal with. It's not up to you to out them. You have to support them. You have to be there for them. You realize that I've spent the last 4 years struggling with this, being distant from my husband, thinking that there's something wrong with me, that I'm not attracted to my husband physically, and I'm not doing things that is meant to be done carnally. And it took me 4 years to realize that no, there's nothing wrong with you. That you are actually who you are. And it's through research and through understanding that I realize that I am who I am. So if you suspect somebody who is lying about their identity, that's really not up to you to out them. Let sleeping dogs lie and move on. Thank you.